Welcome to this 20-minute full body yoga flow for all levels. It's a little bit of power, a little bit of challenge, but it's open for everybody. Let's raise the arms up on an inhale. Exhale, interlace your fingers and tilt over to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tilt over to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tilt to the right and slide your right palm down your leg. And then left palm slides down the thigh, reach over to the left. Good. Coming back to the center. Close your eyes. Little balance check. Lift up your right heel. Now float your right leg with the knee bent. See if you can keep the balance and circle from your right hip joint. Inhale first half, exhale second half of the circle. If you're losing your balance, use your arms like tree branches. Raise them to the sky. All right, replace the foot. Other side, lift your left heel. Float, bending the knee, circle from the hip joint. It's okay if you use the arms to help your balance. And of course, if you open your eyes, it's not the end of the world. All right, bringing the foot down, raise the arms up, inhale. Exhale, palms together this time, tilt to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, float the hands all the way down. Take that balance check a little bit further, but you might need to open your eyes at some point. All right, lift your right heel again, bend the knee, hover, arms up. Now fold forwards, bring your fingertips to the ground and raise your right leg high. And then bend the right knee, circle from the hip joint. And reverse the circle. Good, look forwards. If you'd like to now, take a hold of the foot with your one hand or even both. If it's too difficult, just keep the fingertips down. Then ripple up through the spine, bend the knee into the chest, raise the arms, and replace. Okay, other side, float the heel, bend the knee, raise the arms up, inhale. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Standing splits. Bend the knee, circle from the hip joint. Beautiful. Reverse. Maybe stay in there or take a hold of the foot with one hand. Or you could even try both. Good. Replace the foot. And unstack your spine. Little wiggle of the butt first. Roll up. Good. Inhale, raise your arms all the way up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. A wide plank, feet a little bit wider. Shoulders over the wrist, dome the upper back, squeeze your abdomen, and then roll over onto the knife edge of your feet, one side and then the other. Over to one side and then the other. Couple more breaths. Good. Chaturanga on your exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, so it's here that I finally noticed that my pant leg is up. It's so annoying for my Virgo mind, but I tried to ignore it. All right, come into your downward facing dog. Step or jump up to the top of the mat now. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back or jump back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Steady the breath. Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, we're bringing the knee to the nose. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the foot between your hands. Inhale brings you to a high lunge. Exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and then use a little bit of momentum, warrior three. Fingertips can always go to the ground if you need to for balance. And then we open straight out into warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forwards, reverse the warrior. Then windmill the hands down, bring the back knee to the mat, raise the arms, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, hands come down and you come to half Hanuman and then your standing splits. Couple more breaths here. Good. Step it back, high lunge on your inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Chaturanga, maybe you hover the leg for your chaturanga. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. Left side, lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale brings you to your high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center, fly to warrior three. Open out the arms, warrior two, exhale. Flip the front palm, reverse. Windmill, the hands down, back knee goes to the mat, raise the arms, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, half Hanuman. Rebend the knees, standing splits. Good, beautiful. Step it back, high lunge on your inhale. Exhale, hands come down. Maybe you hover your leg for your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring the knees down. And take a little moment, sitting onto your heels or any other seated position. Breathing in for 4, hold at the top. Exhaling for 4, hold at the bottom. As you're breathing in, fill up the belly. You're holding at the top for 4. Good. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down in front of you. You've got your toes tucked under. Now bring your head down to the mat. Option 1, interlace your fingers behind your back and bring the arms all the way towards the top of the mat. Option 2, you can try a headstand from here. So bend your elbows backwards like you do for chaturanga and see if you can come up into your headstand. If you're in your headstand, you can come down with control, maybe into a little crow, knees on your elbows. Practice not a perfection. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Don't worry if you're still practicing, you fall. So it's all part of the journey. All right, meeting back in that rabbit's pose. Okay, and then come into our cat-cow stretch. Round the spine on an exhale, extend the spine on an inhale. Me saying it's a practice, not a perfection, when only a few minutes ago I was having a little freak out over one pant leg being up. All right, inhale, lift. Exhale, step or jump to the top. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's come to chair. Bend the knees for chair. Inhale. Exhale, get a little deeper into your chair. Get a sensation of wrapping the triceps in. We fold now. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, step back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhalation, upward facing dog. Open up your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the right leg, inhale. Exhale, take the knee across the body. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, bend your left elbow, right hand on top, or take your full behind your back. Good. Open up your chest a little bit more now with your inhalation. Strong, firm foundation through the feet. And then we fly to warrior three once more. If you need to lose the bind, don't worry. Hands on the ground, fingertips in front if you need, or wide out to the side. We go there now, wide out with the arms. Now we're going to bring that knee back in and wrap it around the front leg, your eagle legs, your Garuda legs. And then you want your right arm underneath your left. Maybe you can get that double bind of your toes. Unravel and come to your half moon. Stacking that left hip on top of the right. Warrior two, just for a moment. Reverse the warrior. Beautiful. Windmill the hands down, the back knee goes down, raise the arms up, inhale. Stay in here for a few breaths. Maybe your Kali Mudra. Sensation of that right hip lengthening towards the heel. Half Hanuman, flex your right toes, sit the seat back. Walk the fingertips ahead. Good. Rebend your front knee. And then we come to pyramid. So you're stepping that left foot about halfway down the mat and it's at a 45-degree angle. Hands could be at your hips or maybe interlace your fingers over the head. Now, you could lean back and get a little bit more of a stretch to that front leg here. Or if you want, slide your hands down your back calf and fold a little bit deeper. Or you can try this little power variation. Squeeze your left heel to your butt with your fingertips facing back. I only stay for a couple of seconds because it's difficult. It's not my favorite one, but it's very, very effective. Standing splits. Let's lift the left leg. Now, you can stay in your standing splits once more, or maybe you want to try a few hops for handstand. Looking to make an L shape, perhaps, for your counterbalance. Or even working more towards that split stretch. I'm working on hollow back handstand at the moment, so if you do have your handstand, you can cross your right leg in front of the left. And then we're going to step or jump it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, lift your left leg, inhale. Exhale, take the knee across the body. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhalation is your high lunge. Exhale, bend the right elbow and the left hand comes on top. Maybe you're going to take your bind, open up the chest. A little bit more here. Okay, we fly to warrior three. Exhale to take you there. Think about dialing the right hip down towards the ground. Open out the arms wide to the side. Don't worry if you wobble. And then we're going to bring that right knee all the way in and then wrap the leg around for eagle. Should be your left arm underneath your right this time. Good. Unravel. And then your left fingertips are in front of the left toes and the right arm is up, half moon. Okay, lift that back leg a bit more. Warrior two. Flip the front palm reverse. Windmill the hands down. Back knee goes down. Raise the arms up. Inhale. Hold it here, a few breaths. Lengthening the left seat towards the heel. Squeezing Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. All right, lovely. Release. Flex your front toes. Half Hanuman, half split stretch. Okay, rebend your front knee. Step in that right foot about halfway down the mat. Your pyramid, maybe interlacing the fingers behind the head. Or taking the hands down the calf. You could lean back a little bit with that front leg. Or you can try that variation for your strength. All right, lovely. Meeting back into standing splits. Right leg is high to the sky. Little pulses maybe, or hops for handstand. Remember, it's quite okay if you're staying in your standing splits. If you're at home and you are practicing your handstand, feel free to pause the video, use the wall. If you're working on hollow back, this is a great little technique to deepen that back bend, crossing the other leg in front of the thigh. All right, chaturanga, upward facing dog, inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, take a little seat, little meditation once more. Maybe breathing in for 4, holding at the top for 4, exhale for 4, hold at the bottom for 4. Okay. So from here, headstand practice once more, or you can always go back to that rabbit pose if you'd like. Shoulders and elbows into alignment and your hands just in front of the line of your knees. Bend the elbows backwards, bring the head down. This is a little cheat to get on into it. Put one knee on one tricep and the other knee on the other tricep. And then perhaps lift up. So this time, if you want to go a little bit further with it and you have a strong headstand practice, and perhaps you've played around with forearm stand, Then you can bring both the elbows down from your headstand. Have the hand quite close into your head. As you can see here, my hair is getting a little bit in the way. Have your counterbalance of your legs, one knee bent in with the other leg atop, and then lift your head. See if you can come into your pincher practice. Okay, lovely. Returning. Take a moment, steady the breath. Most important part of our practice, the steady breath. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold. And then we come into Purvottanasana, reverse plank. Lift your hips. If this is too difficult, have your knees bent and your feet flat. But we're going to go there anyway because we're going to push the hips through. Bend the knees and then push the hips through, the arms flex your feet. Bend, lift. Beautiful. And now, can you bring your hips through? Lift one leg and then the other. Lift one leg and then the other. Maybe even both. Okay, gentle release. Butterfly stretch, soles of the feet together. Little flutter of those butterfly wings. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And hold still, fold forwards. If it's a little too tight, stay upright with your spine. Hands behind you with the fingertips facing back. Okay, raise your head. And then we go for a Baddha Konasana C. So your feet are just a little bit further away. You can fold forwards to the rounding of the spine. We'll take it even deeper by taking the arms outside underneath the calves. You could take it one step further if you want and look for that bind of the ankles and the arms behind the back. Now my fingers don't quite touch, but you'd be aiming for the fingers to touch. Okay, gentle release. Marichyasana. Bend your right knee, have your left leg straight with the foot flexed, and that right arm wraps around the shin, left arm behind the back. Good, lift up and switch sides. Left arm wraps around, right arm behind the back. Okay, lovely. Release. Navasana. Bent knees. Hold at the top and then lower down. Bent knees at the top and lower down. Good. Lower down now. Lift your right leg and then lift the chest a little bit more. Good. Lower both legs. Now lift the left. Lift the chest a little bit more. Lower both legs. Right side, lift. Lower the leg. Left side, lift. Lower the leg. Hold it. Reach your arms over your head. Squeeze those abs and keep your back flat. Little pulses. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. Shavasana. Well done, beautiful yogi. I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.